Snipes and Snarfblatch, your unauthorized place for Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm. I'm your host, Jason. I'm going to be real honest with y'all right now. Nutcracker in the Four Realms. I did not want to go see this movie at all. In fact, I didn't want to go see this movie so bad that I went alone, leaving my wife and kids at home because I wanted to save ticket prices on a movie I didn't think we were going to like that much. Now, in my defense, I found out I wasn't the only one as I showed up to premiere day's second showing of this movie and watched it, one of 7 people. There was only 6 more people that showed up to the theater to go see this movie, which was really strange in the first place to me because, come on, it's a Disney movie. I figured at least have a little more draw than that on opening day just because it was a Disney movie. But the marketing for this movie was really weird, and I'm going to get into that second because first I want to get into where I stood on the Nutcracker on top of the marketing. And that's, I've never seen a full version of the Nutcracker in my life, ever. It's just never really appealed to me because to me it has 3 aspects to it altogether, the Nutcracker. It's got the music, which I love. I think the music is some of the most amazing music ever written. Tchaikovsky wrote some amazing music for the Nutcracker. I've loved it in every form it's ever been used except for the actual form it's supposed to be used, which was the Nutcracker. And that's because, 1, ballet. I love dancing. I think dancing is a beautiful art. But more than 30 minutes, and I'm bored. So you're really going to have to tie it in with something great, segueing to the third and major part of the whole thing, and that's the story. The story seems so just cheesy to me, like the mice and the tin soldiers and the Nutcracker fighting the mice and this and that and the Rat King, and it seems so cheesy that anything I ever saw excerpt-wise of the actual story never really turned me on enough to say I need to sit down through this because it's probably great. So to those that love the Nutcracker, I can't compare this movie to it because I've never seen it. So you may think this is an atrocity, and when I sit here saying what I'm going to say on how much I liked it, I can't compare it to the Nutcracker because I've never seen the Nutcracker. And I did like it. I'll get that out the way, too. I liked this movie. I was pleasantly surprised by a movie that I had no business even wanting to see. And I not only liked it, I highly enjoyed myself throughout this movie. And I think that's where it fell short in marketing. That's what I was talking about in the first place, why there was only 7 people in theater. I think the marketing for this movie suffered due to Mary Poppins Returns. See, Mary Poppins Returns is going to be the big money maker for Disney this year, right? So it makes sense that that Mary Poppins Returns shows up in that spot at Christmas because that's the big money making spot for movies now. That's where you're going to break records is Christmas Day, right? So that just makes sense. However, if I was them, I would have probably held this movie due to that reasoning. I know they're right for putting Mary Poppins there, but I think they're wrong for not saving this Nutcracker in the Four Realms for Christmas time because y'all, this is a Christmas time movie at its heart and soul. It's a Christmas movie. And that's the other part of the marketing that it kind of missed. While it showed how beautiful it was going to be, it didn't really get into the actual what you were sitting down to go see. So, I mean, most people thought, oh, Nutcracker like me. If they'd have showed me what I was seeing and showed me more of the elements, I think I would have enjoyed it. In which, see, this is the first Christmas since Claire's mother died. It's her brother, her sister, and her father. Her mother left Christmas presents for them. She gets a Fabergé egg along with a note saying everything you need is in this egg. And she can't open it because it's locked. And that hunt for that key that they keep mentioning in the previews was for that. They probably should have mentioned that as well to give a little more just oomph to that statement of find your key, find your purpose. But that's what sends her into the Four Realms. The Four Realms consists of the candy sugar plum realm, where it looks like a little candy land, I guess. There's the flower realm, which is all just beautiful flowers. People have ferns and stuff all over them. And then there's the ice realm, snow and ice and snowflake realm. That was really pretty too. And then my favorite of the realms is like the Voldemort of the realms. They won't say it. It's the 4th realm. They won't say the name, but it's the amusement realm. And it looks like an old school amusement park, except it's all torn down, really like delightfully creepy style. And I loved the look of it. It also houses Helen Mirren's character, which is by far, acting-wise, the best performance of this movie. But that's not, that's not taking away from anyone else. She just stood out to me the most because, she just commanded attention when she was there. And at times, there were, in fact, my only gripe really, at times that this movie comes off a little juvenile. And that's in some of the other performances besides her. That's why I brought this up. Some of the performances come off as juvenile, but that's because it's for everyone. It's for your kids. It's for you. It's for your teenagers. It's for your little kids. It's for everyone. Your grandparents. It's anyone who loves Christmas. Anyone who, and that's where they lost it. I keep saying Christmas. This was a Christmas movie. It really was at its heart. And I think that's why it's such a good family Christmas movie, because I'm really hard on my Christmas movies. There's not many Christmas movies that I'll tell you that I enjoy in the first place. And this was one of them now. I was delightfully surprised. Like I said, it wasn't just beautiful. And I mean, it was beautiful, y'all. It wasn't just beautiful. I say that, but it was, because it was amazingly, delightfully beautiful. It was one of the most beautiful movies I've probably ever seen. If you go see this, if you don't want to see this movie, go to the movie theater just to see it, to see the set designs, the CGI, the costuming, the people. This movie was visually stunning. The music was stunning as well. It was the way they spliced in the actual Tchaikovsky Nutcracker music into this and used it here and there. The elements of it weaved in so beautifully and made a really, really great family movie. I had a lot of fun with this. It felt like Wizard of Oz, and that's what they went for in the marketing, was like a Wizard of Oz adventure thing. And it's there. It's a really fantastical thing to see. There's characters you will never believe, but at the same time, it's Christmas, y'all. It needs to be a Christmas movie as well, because that's the audience I think this was really would have gathered around this movie, because people love their Christmas movies, and we haven't really got a good fantastical Christmas movie in a while. And Disney has just delivered it to us, just they gave it to us in the wrong month. But this will be a Christmas staple for me and my family. I suggest this movie to anyone. Oh, the lady that I was walked by that saw this movie, she said she drug her husband out to go see it. He didn't want to see it, and they both said they would recommend this movie to friends. So I would recommend this movie. It was a great movie for families. You'll really, really, really enjoy yourself if you go see it in a theater too. I didn't even say go see this in 3D, just because I'll bet it even adds more depth and beauty to the just awesome setup that you get for this movie. So major kudos to Nutcracker in the Four Realms. I cannot believe how much I liked it. I liked it more than I liked Wrinkle in Time, and I liked Wrinkle in Time, but the rewatchability for Wrinkle in Time wasn't as well as I thought it would have been. The rewatchability for this movie seems like I really can't wait to watch this movie again, just to see how pretty it is again, because it was a beautiful, fun romp. That's really all I can say about it, because I just, it's mind-blowing how much I liked this movie when I can't get through to everyone how much I did not want to see this film, and I enjoyed it so much. Everyone involved, you did a great job. I hope this movie makes money somehow, some way, because it totally deserves it. I've seen a lot worse movies make a lot more. So, that said, that's all on this one. I'm still opening boxes and getting settled here. Like, I'm shooting this on my computer camera because I don't even know where the cords for my camera is. So apologize if the video doesn't look that great. Check down in the links, though. That's where the Instagram page. I'm keeping people updated on Instagram and Facebook to really let them know what's going on step by step and what I'm doing. I've got the Eat to the Beat concerts up on YouTube too that we went to. I think we're on number 10 coming up. So check those out if you're into music, concerts. Get you a little feel of what it's like at Walt Disney World for Food and Wine Festival. Instagram's always got a lot of pictures up there, as well as, like I said, I'm telling people what we're doing day by day. So, like I said, keep up with this. I got some great ideas for the show. The show is coming. Like I said, I'm still moving in here, so let me find all my stuff and get settled. Show's on the way. I have amazing ideas for the show. To those who keep up with the website, I am so sorry that it hasn't been on point. I'm trying to keep up with big stuff as it comes out on there, but I know a lot of stuff is slipping through the cracks, and for that, I apologize. And with that, let's see, how do you sign off for a Christmas movie other than Merry Christmas, and to all a good night.